La 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 la. Welcome back, friends. My name is Rebel Thunder, and I'm about to invade your house with another epic gameplay. We are continuing. This is the Callisto Protocol, part 63 and 18 quarters plus 1/2. So get ready for the action. It's about to go down. Let me fix something, because I think I activated like the echo on my headphone, and I hear myself making all sorts of crazy noises. Damn. Haha. Oh yeah, I'm wrong actually. Wait. Here we go. There's the A and C and somehow I clicked the opposite button. Not good. It's much better now. So, let's just get right into this. We're pretty much just picked up the story with Danny. And things are awesome, man. We got a new friend along for the ride. Unfortunately, with Elias, stuff happened and we lost a bro. But, she's a survivor, and she's gonna take us where we have to go. Of course, we gotta put our part, but she's gonna help us out. And I can't disagree with what a lady says. So, let's do just that. Let's, pick up the supplies first, because, supplies. This is the Callisto Protocol. You should never enter a fight without bullets. That's just a fact of life. If ever you go on the battlefield, make sure you got plenty of bullets. So, as I continue the journey of Callisto and Callisto-ness and trademark. Oh my god, dude, I think my headphone is no longer listening to the television. Yes, that's a way of saying things. God, I'm making horse noises now. That's like, you ever talk a lot and like you get a reverse burp, but it's also like a hiccup at the same time? Instead of going out, it comes in. I get those. I don't know how to explain them. They are kind of strange, but I must continue on with the next part of my mission, which is chasing. I don't know what I'm chasing. We were just checking out the ship pretty much because Danny thought I had some illegal cargo, for lack of a better word. But that wasn't us. We're not the bad guy in this situation. Neither is she. She's just looking out for her best interest. Even if we shine the light in her face, she's still cool. So, let's see. She got my full trust. You are the captain, lady. But first I must go first. I better clear the room out for any enemies. Make sure. Honestly, what am I doing? I can totally use a coffee now, dude. I need to have some Java up in my brain, because I'm going a little bit insane, just a tad bit, not too much. But wah. La la la, oh, there's a box here. I like me a box. Good box. Boxes give you stuff. Usually that's how it goes. Yeah, I love decoder. Oh yeah, decoders are good because they're worth a lot of money. I'll take that. I best be running. Oh my god, for a second I thought that robot was functional. I was about to say, dude, that is not good news. That's bad. But, oh my god, dude, there's a blood effect. This is like, you step in the blood, it's like splish splash all over the place. La 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 la. Oh, dude, another robot. These guys, would they be functioning? We would be screwed, pretty much. These robots are dangerous. They're like a one-kill type of thing, But, oh my god, something came in this place and just wrecked it. I don't see any biophage. This is... Oh, yeah, there is some biophage. But what did that to the robots? The robots aren't attacked by biophage. They had... Oh, shit, I know what it was. We're about to come across that extra big enemy that, is huge. That might be enough to take out the robots. However, I don't think it's going to be a while until we come across it. We have to... There's like this tram, but it's huge. It's like a platform that we ride, and then once we ride that, it pretty much comes aboard. And man, it poses quite a problem. It's not easy to take out. He's quite a big boy. But nonetheless, all the more, we've come this far, we might as well, because nothing stands in the way of Jacob Lee. Nothing is too much. Not robots, not biophage, not stepping in the sewers. This dude is pretty much Chuck Norris in space. So, And dude, we're also pretty decked out. We finally have a shotgun. We got the grip. We got the pistol. Oh, dude, we're ready for war. But all we really need is our trusty and handy stun baton. Everything else is just a luxury. Don't mind me, I'm falling asleep. Oh no, I know what's about to happen. Yee, this is not good. It's gonna be a really crazy cutscene.
There it is.
2 minutes out.
It's right on time. It's a hell of a lot bigger than my old ship.
Think you can fly it?
Yeah, I'll fight anything that gets us off this rock. Wait, what are you doing?
It's not me.
No. One must learn to accept what they cannot control. Still, I'm impressed that you made it this far. Perhaps you both have potential after all. Mr. Lee, Miss Nakamura, your journey was especially long. All the way from Europa.
What'd you say?
But I'm afraid there's just too much at stake here. And the protocol cannot be broken. So, though your story ends here, please know that you have my respect.
No. Never. Go. Go! Go! Go!
Jacob! Take my hand!
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a quick time event prompt right there to push the X button, but that was like a split second. I kind of wish I would have remembered that because I played it before. Dude, there's no way I can go back and yeah, dude, that I wonder if that actually does something or they just make it like an illusion. You know? Oh crap. Oh damn, here we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. I do believe we come across a brand new biophage up ahead, even before we come across that huge monster. These guys are pretty much blind, but if you make a noise, they will decimate you. They are, you know, probably one of the most dangerous monsters here. But we're back. Oh god. Europa Cafe.
Danny? Danny.
Jacob! 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 Come on! We gotta move! Hurry! It's still coming down!
Where the hell are we?
I don't know.
That's taking a nap so bad.
Hang on. Console's still active. Oh god.
What?
This is Arcus.
What's that?
Arcus. The original colony. The one the prison was built on top of. There's an elevator nearby. We can take that to the transport hub, then cut across to the colony, and then back into Blackiron.
Back into Blackiron? No, no fucking way. We almost got killed just trying to get out of Blackiron.
This isn't about escape,
Then
Jacob.
what's it about?
Not anymore.
What's it about?
Answers! Why did the warden shoot down one of his own ships?
I don't know.
And how is it connected to Europa?
This is supposed to be just another fucking job. This is crazy.
I know. But what choice do we have? Come on. This area's not safe.
Okay, so
What happened to the original company?
pretty much back in the, I think, wait, no. We are currently with Danny, but there's gonna be a future point where we get separated. But for the most, we have to make the most out of it, because usually we spend this, this time alone. And, Danny is awesome, yo. She's just a total badass. But
Sounds like the hangar's still coming down.
I think the place is still coming down. Jacob just said, pretty much. You could tell that this place is shaking, stuff is going back and forth. Not good at all. Not good, senor. But I gotta continue on because, Danny's continuing. So, we'll just do what she does, pretty much. She's the leader. That's, a gentleman right there. Honestly, I do miss Elias. He's a bro.
This is the
But
place, right?
Yeah, but I don't see the
Cutscene.
elevator.
Shit. It's busted.
I was hoping we'd get lucky. This whole place is falling apart.
There's gotta be another way down.
Then let's find it. Come on.
So, but no, Danny just gives the right vibes. She's like the counterpart of Jacob Lee. She's even Chinese and his last name is Lee. But she's just as tough as gruff as the guy. She finally showed some concern for us. She cares. Dude, it's my type of lady. But, I know this is just a video game. I kind of wish me and her would never end. But we've just been separated, holy crap. Sucks.
I can see another way. I'll meet up with you.
Just be careful. It's worse than I thought in here.
If I'm not mistaken, though, we're about to cross the other biophage. It's these monsters that are blind. But there's plenty. There's a lot of them. They're very strong. If you happen to alert one, you have to stealth kill each and every one.
Just try not to think about it.
It's not too hard because you can either go in front or behind them. They can't see you. But if you make the smallest noise, you're dead. Because, yeah, there's no way around it. You make the smallest noise, they are going to swarm you all the way through and through. So it's different, this game is not particularly hard, just as long as you can dodge at the right time. Because there's no window to dodge, you just have to, press left and then press right. It's pretty easy. There's some very difficult moments, though, in this game, though. Then again, it's made by the guy who made Dead Space.
Yeah.
But these guys, it's not hard. You just have to be smart. You have to be patient. You have to make good decisions. Because you will die over and over. And that happened to me because I wanted to take the guys out quick. I was thinking, oh man, this is like the rest of the game. It's going to be easy. I got the technique down. It was a curveball. And I wasn't prepared for it, but I was also being dumb. So I think this part came around, I was dying over and over again. Not this time. The one part that I have to say is really difficult, actually, and I mean that sincerely, is when you face the big monster. Because, I think there's... Well, I'm not gonna roast the game mechanic. It requires an extension of skill. Just like when you're taking the robot down, you have to shoot his head. And if he hits you once, you're done. You have to accurately hit him a great deal of times.
Found a ladder.
This big monster that you come across, when you're in combat mode, anytime you have an enemy in front of you, you pretty much face them. You can't run away easily. Once you run away, you're pretty much running away, you're fine. But he's chasing you, and he's fast. He'll stay right behind you, but normally that wouldn't be too much of a difficulty because this isn't like Resident Evil, they're not like right on your tail an inch away. But the thing is, when you go to shoot him, you face him, you enter combat mode even if you don't want to. So you have to break away from combat mode, and usually you're going to take a hit. And that's going to mean like 75% of your health, one hit. And that dude takes a lot of bullets. You best believe you bring some ammo for your shotgun. Otherwise, you're going to have a tough time trying to take that dude out. Ooh. Come on, let's get back with Danny. Oh no, crap. Okay, so we could get to take this dude down at least, you know. He's one alone. Oh no, I kind of just messed up. He made a beeline for me. Oh damn. He brought his homies with him. Oh no, this is gonna be freaky. I guess I got. Oh shit, dude. I'm better at this game than I thought. At least it's only 3 right now. That's not too bad. Imagine when it's like 8. Here we go. In terms of biophasia, not too bad. So far, well, they haven't mutated. That's a big thing. All the enemies so far are mutating, and that probably just makes them like 10 times the threat if they start to mutate. Because man, the mutated variants of the enemies are powerful. I mean, when they're just regular, normal, they're not too bad. But let me make sure I get all the supplies, everything I can take. Because I'm gonna do that. And I gotta see this through, gotta make it onto the other side. So, let me stomp some pustules of meat. Where'd all this meat come from? I know that when it comes to biomass, like, it has to have some kind of fuel or something to consume to create all of this. I wonder what the biophagia is, you know, it's, we have yet to come across that. Sooner or later in the end of the game, all of that's going to be explained. I think it was Dr. Caitlin Marler who, you know, had something to do with biophage. I don't know what her role or position was. You don't really figure that out until the very end. So, but I'm pretty sure once we get there, we're going to figure out the whole entire story. I know, too, that, spoiler alert, I'm going to assume that only a select few people probably made it this far into the video. Towards the end, Danny gets infected. Does she get cured? I don't know. But she does get infected. So, and towards the end, things kind of start to get out of control. You meet Captain Ferris again, and he's mutated. He's able to keep his conscience, somehow. But he's, you know, he's even more enraged. He's strong. He's very strong. And he's very, very hard to take down. He's pretty much a boss in the game. But, and it's right after that. I don't recall how Danny does get infected. If Captain Ferris can keep his will. Oh crap, what did I do? This guy just appeared. Thank the Lord I'm all out of time though. So ladies and gentlemen, this will have to do. And I have to pick up in the next episode. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.